Hey, everybody, welcome back for day 92 of 100 Days of Halloween. I hope you are well and enjoying your week. So, 100 Days of Halloween, what are we doing? Well, excuse me, my lovely Yarny friend and sister Ranee over at the Woolly Llama Shop was discussing with several of us on a live back in July that she was wanting to do a special project for the 100 Days of Halloween, which was quickly approaching. And her brilliant idea was to do a square a day, one for every single day of the 100 Days of Halloween, and each square have its own fall or Halloween themed motif, applique, colorway, etc. And I thought it was a brilliant idea. I wanted to join in because I'm all about making Halloween blanket. Wanted to do one for a long time. Just lifey stuff was always in the way. And she scoured the interwebs and she compiled this big long list of all of these different free tutorials, written patterns for appliques and squares, etc., and correlated each one with a number in her computer and decided she was going to draw them at random from Jinx the Jack o' Lantern of Joy. That way, it was totally going to be random and none of it was going to be in order. And she was never going to know from day to day what was going to be pulled. Um, however, I'm not going to give it all away. You'll have to go over to her channel and watch her videos. Jinx had a very funny sense of humor, and he put the trajectory of her blanket in a very specific pathway. So, yeah, and I love it. I love it. She's had to pivot, and just the journey with that blanket is awesome. So, on my end, I decided because I had a lot of appointments going on at the time when we first started, and I was carrying scrap balls of yarn with me, and I was making up blank squares for appliques with fall or Halloween themed. Before I knew it, I ended up having the majority of the squares done that I would need to build this blanket. So I decided I was going to throw caution to the wind and I was going to draw my squares at random from day to day so that I never knew what color of square I was going to be working with, and then would have 24 hours ish to figure out what I was going to put on the square for the next day. So, yeah, we've been drawing from my boo box of fate, and the boo box of fate has been deciding what basically will be going on the blanket because some colors there's certain things you can't put on them because you just they don't blend well. So, yeah. And then we had some other yarny friends and sisters that joined in. They could, however, not commit to a blanket. And one of them is Patricia from the Yarny Cat Crochet. She decided she was going to go a whole different direction. She made a crossbody bag and then she turned around and surprised us with a matching scarf to wear while she was out and about doing, fall festivities and things. And then she turned around and did Namigurami. And now she has jumped on the pumpkin bandwagon with a bunch of us. And as of today, she dropped a video for another Halloween kind of themed amigurumi. It's you just have to go over and see her video for today. It is super adorable. Super adorable. I cannot wait to make that. Um, and then we also have our a little yarny friend and sister, the baby of the group, Nova over at Nova Gnome Creations, who is making squares. However, she chose to make wearables for herself and some near and dear littles in her life. And she, during the 13 days of Halloween, is going to be revealing those to us. And I know they're going to be totally awesome because Nova is so creative. And I can't wait to see all of them in their glory and hopefully a picture of all of them together wearing their new garb. So, with that, let's get back to the squares. So we have completed days 1 through 90. I was grouping them in groups of 10. And once I get a total of 10 done, I am doing a video short and uploading it as kind of like a square recap for that group of 10 before they get fed into my blanket. Um, so now we are on our last group of 10. We are on 91 through 100. I cannot believe it. This has gone by so super fast. So let's take a real quick look, because so far out of the 10 days we have 2 done. We're going to reveal the second one to you today, and then we will draw at random from the Boo Box of Fate to see what square we are working with for tomorrow. So for day 91, and if I sound a little raspy, my allergies are kicking my butt. So for day 91, we drew out of the Boo Box at random this eyeball granny square, and the pattern is linked in the description box as always. For any appliques or certain squares where there was either a written blog post pattern or a video tutorial. If like this is 91, if you really want to make the eyeball or the whole square, all you got to do is go in the description box, look up day 91, and that square will be in it. And did I say who it was by? Stitch by Fay. Words, Missy. Words are not coming well today. I'm in a little bit of pain, so bear with me, guys. So day 91, Stitch by Fay. It's called Halloween Eyeball Granny Square, and I thought it was super cool. A bunch of you guys have been guessing and suggesting eyeballs, and I didn't want to make another one to put on a square because I knew there was one in the box that at some point would get drawn out. So, and I didn't want a blanket full of eyeballs. I would much rather have the blanket full of ghosties and kitties and then the other random stuff. So that was day 91. And then day 92, we drew out a very bright neon orange square. And let's see what you guys said. It would be day 91, right? Yes, day 91. Okay, let's see what you guys guessed it or suggested. For my inspiration, well, Medicine Ray said, "Congratulations, Patricia." Yes, we did a very special drawing yesterday for a celebration from when I hit 500 subscribers. And you guys had let me forget about it. And I remembered it finally when I was having my conference call with Ranee and Patricia. So we went ahead and drew yesterday. And Patricia from the Yarny Cat Crochet was our lucky winner. So she will be getting her prize pack Happy Mail in the mail as soon as I am able to get into town to the post office. And then Lisa Knit said, "Congratulations, Patricia." Ranee from the Woolly Llama Shop said, "Still waiting for my roll of toilet paper, maybe an egg or two." Oh, we will have to see what we can do for you, Ranee. And then Lisa Knit said, "Hi, Missy, glow in the dark spider web." Um, that would be cool. However, I do not have any glow in the dark yarn. I looked at it and I was going to order some, but for the price of it and considering how I wasn't going to use it very often in the blanket, I kind of decided not to go with the glow in the dark this time because I didn't have enough ideas to use it on, if that makes sense. But maybe on another Halloween project. And then Patricia said, "Yay, I can't believe I won." I know, right? I was just as surprised as you. You have my address, I believe. Yes, I do. Yes, I do, girlfriend. And as soon as I get to town, you know the situation. I will get it in the post office and get your happy mail out. I am so sorry about your leg. Thank you. I hope it gets better on its own, but if it doesn't, I would get them to pay for a checkup, right? Okay, So that was all the comments. Only Ranee, basically, besides Lisa, wanted to see a glow in the dark spider web, and Ranee is still waiting for toilet paper and eggs. So that sounds like a shopping list for a major storm coming. Um, so what did I end up putting on this super bright neon orange square? Well, due to situation last night and ending up in the ER, um, I didn't have a whole bunch of time to work on it. And so I was digging around last night, before I went to lay down, to see if I had anything in my little cardboard box of um, ones that I've already made that are waiting for a square or they're partially done, whatever. And nothing was going on it very well because of the brightness of the orange. So, yet again, I went to freehanding, and I didn't want to spend like a whole super lot of time on it. So, due to obvious reasons from being into the ER, so I turned the orange square, bright orange square, into a pumpkin face. These were supposed to be like fangy teeth, but they rounded a little bit. But it's all good. I think it looks fun. And I'm not mad about it at all, and it'll look cute on the blanket anyway. So this was day 92, and I forgot to grab my box off of there. Ouch. That was not fun. So let's draw for day 93. We're getting down to bare bones, guys, and see what square we're working with. Oh, guys. This is my super secret top square. Maybe I can kind of show you without giving away what is on it. And I know Ranee knows what this is because I did show her the other day, but the rest of you don't. So put your guesses in the description box as to what you think is on this square, and come back tomorrow and see if you're correct, because this one's already done. And I didn't want to just show you and say, okay, what do you think is going to be on it for tomorrow? So, yeah. So put your guesses and suggestions, and we will see if you are correct. So I am just going to set this over here so I don't accidentally show you guys. I was hoping it would be a little further but it's all good. It's all good. So on to other business. Um, as most of you know, yesterday, if you saw yesterday's video, I said I had completed another pumpkin, and I had forgot it out in the living room, and I didn't want to go get it. So here is that other pumpkin. I used the Big Twist. Is it called Sunrise or Sunset? It's like, it kind of flows from like a light yellow to a darker, and it's got little orange flecks here and there. And then it goes into a lighter orange and then a deeper orange. And yeah, it does kind of look like a sunset, but it's also giving me candy corn vibes. And so I put two of the other thinner ribbons on it. One is like a brass or copper, kind of shiny, and then the other one's orange. I just tied them together and put it on there. And remember, I told you the few cinnamon sticks I had left in that one package, and I had to get more. These were super skinny that was left in there. I think there's two more in there, and they're even skinnier than this one. So I probably won't use those on pumpkins. But I did get another container of cinnamon cinnamon sticks, just in case I decide to make some more pumpkins, because this makes number 7. So this was the pumpkin that I forgot to bring in here yesterday. I think it's super cute, very fall, very fun, very Halloween. So that was number 7. And then it is time to open day, is it the 22nd? Day 22 of the 13 days of Halloween yarn advent from Wildflower Yarns. And the advent was called In My Pastel Goth Era. And let's see what color is in this one today. Ooh, pretty. And this one isn't pink. It's kind of got a yellow undertone with a deep blue or purple, or is that black? Some turquoise, some light hues of green, yellow, and of course it's sparkly. Very pretty. And it goes with the other one so well. I'm gonna have to take a treatment, I think, or maybe an extra allergy pill. So that is today's day 22. Well, October 22nd. This is our 4th day of the yarn advent from Wildflower Yarns. I think it's gorgeous. I can't wait to see what all these colors turn out looking like, and then the fun part starts on what to make with all of them, because they are so pretty. So pretty. So there we go. That's for October 22nd, day number 4. And I still need, my plan last night was to get something to hang back here that I could hang them from, or over here as we open them. And well, that got all messed up. So, alrighty, guys, that's it for today. And like I said, we've got the kind of a deep red with gold. And you guys, let me know what you think is already on this square, because I don't want to show it yet. I want you to wait till tomorrow. I want to see if how many of you are correct in your guesses or suggestions. So with that, I'm going to let you guys go. This is my second video today. If you have not watched the video earlier, me and 2 of my yarny friends and sisters have started a new segment called Wooblin' Wednesday. And if you are a content creator and you want to join in, let us know so we can give you all the details of what we're doing, and you can join in the fun. And we hope that you guys also join in. Doesn't have to be Woobles. Go to the video and check it out. I know Patricia has already dropped her video. It's super awesome. I love her project. And I'm not sure if Ranee has yet. I haven't been able to get in there and see everybody's videos that have dropped already today. So, and I know Ranee has some stuff going on, so hers may not have dropped yet. So with that, I'm going to say goodbye for now. I will see you back tomorrow for day 93 of 100 Days of Halloween. And let me know what you think is on that square. I got a feeling there's a couple of you that might get it right. And Ranee, don't you guess in there, because you know, and you're going to spoil the surprise. No, 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 no. So with that, I love you guys bunches. And just remember, life is not perfect, so be kind. Try and create something new every day and keep reaching for the stars and your yarn. So till next time, guys. Love ya. Take care, and we'll see you back tomorrow. Bye for now.